and we are recording, and we're back, and we here on the casting couch, unfortunately, have some bad news for you guys today. Apparently, the man, the myth, the legend, TotalBiscuit has finally left us. I know, when Turo popped the news to me today, or tonight rather, I was actually sitting there just stunned faced because I watched his content and stuff before. I just couldn't believe he actually died, and it's just like, wow, what the fuck even is this? What the fuck even is the death of TotalBiscuit? That's what I'm calling the episode. You can say that that's shitty. You can say that I'm capitalizing on his death, that I'm a terrible person for capitalizing death on a dead man. But what would you rather do? Hear it from people who are going to tell you real nigga shit here on the casting couch, or from some asshole on Twitter or whatever who's just mentioning his death for likes and views? Because that's what everyone else
well, goddamn.
It's the truth, though. At least I have something important to say. At least something I think is important. I have something to add to it. How his content was like. How it's like to just like. Have you ever imagined, right, a YouTube creator whose content you watched regularly, and then they just up and not up and left, or up and went crazy like Spoonie, but they up and died. Like that was kind of a big hit. Like, shit, like this is real life. Unfortunately, though, and this is where the real nigga shit comes in. Unfortunately, we can't really sit up here and act like TotalBiscuit was a good boy who didn't do nothing. And that's
all right, that's where I come in. All right, so TotalBiscuit, it wasn't like he was a fucking saint, right? Now, I'm not going to sit up here and shit on the man in his death, but it ain't slander if it's true. TotalBiscuit was an ass. Sorry. I mean, he was a dick to us. He was not to us personally, but to, niggas who were below him, beneath him, didn't have as many subs, the little niggas. He was kind of a dick to his fans. Well, I'm not too sure about that. I'm gonna take that one with a grain of salt. Don't fucking dox me.
Well, I mean,
look. I know it's too late. Fuck. I don't know. Man's lived an unhealthy life, and
what are you trying to say? That I'm next? Because when what you told me, all those cans or bottles or whatever of soda in his fridge, the last image of his fridge before his death, like, my fridge and his fridge kind of look the same. I might be next.
I don't know. He did say something about his family having a history of anal cancer.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Take that with a grain of salt. I don't remember if that's what he said for sure. Look, my memory's a little hazy because I don't watch his shit all the time. Sure, I only remember watching one or two videos. One I really remember just being Kick-Ass. The game. What the fuck is Kick-Ass? That game.
Yeah,
nobody played.
What the fuck even is Kick-Ass?
Bootleg ass, fucking. Batman, Arkham Knight.
Well,
I mean, the man, he wished cancer and death upon people.
Yeah, right? See, like that was the part we were gearing up to, was the part where he wished that exact same thing on someone, and then the year after or the months later, he would be diagnosed with cancer, and it was like, you get out of life what you put in. Like, shit.
We put in shit and got shit right out. So when I heard that he had cancer, I didn't really know at the time that he wished it upon other people, and I didn't really know much about TotalBiscuit because, like I said, I didn't really watch his shit. I didn't really care. But then when I found out and I looked deeper into it, the whole Gamergate thing, it was kind of a fucking dick, kind of an ass. I guess you could even say he had it coming.
Oh,
but,
that's what even then,
even then, I don't wish cancer upon anybody. I would never wish death upon anyone.
Yeah, we here at the casting
That's
cards do
that's
not wish
no
death
no
upon
no no
any
no no
trainer.
no. We here at my fucking morals. I wouldn't do that shit to somebody. That's fucked up. Seeing my family have died. I know.
You're breaking up, buddy. Come on.
You mean I'm breaking up? Shut up. Seeing as I've had members of my family who have died of cancer. I've seen it happen. All right, so it's not like I don't understand. That's why you don't wish that shit upon everybody. 1 minute you don't have it, next you're just fucked. So, karma's a bitch.
Yeah, I mean, he wished for cancer on someone. Like he should have been a little bit more specific. Did he mean the person that he was tweeting against, or himself? It's like God kind of got the wish mixed up. It's like, oh, I thought you wanted cancer. You want me to give care to somebody else? Sorry, that's not how this works. But cancer jokes aside, I mean, he did kind of like. Here's the thing, right? You want to sit here and be sad for him, like, oh, TotalBiscuit died and he had cancer and that's super bad and everything. Like that's bad, right? But it's like, if he wishes it on other people, if he's a dick to other people about it, then it's like you get what out of life what you put into it. I mean, like if somebody tells you to like, oh, I wish your parents or whatever, I wish someone close to you died, and then someone close to them died, and then they're all sad and shit. Are you really gonna sit here and be sad for them, or are you gonna be like, that's what you get, motherfucker? That's what you fucking get, because that is what you get. You're being a dick. I mean, but still, that doesn't mean that you should all be ganging up on TotalBiscuit. In his dying moments. It's just, or whether he's already dead. It's just you don't want to try to sanitize his death either. Be like, well, he was the perfect little boy. He did nothing wrong.
Yeah. Don't sit up here and act like he was a fucking saint. I get it. Y'all liked his shitty content, but y'all didn't know him personally, so in my opinion, I found his content not that great. I was sub to him.
In your opinion, look, I was sub to him too, and I gotta be honest, I only sub to him because of the whole Gamergate shit. Oh. I don't really like his content. It's not good. It's just that I've watched his content before, and it's like, what the fuck? He's gone. It was the point I was making at the beginning of the video, is that like it's just disbelief that someone that you've watched on YouTube, that these channels, these people that you don't know anything about, they can actually die. Like I've had conversations with people about TotalBiscuit and so forth, and it's like now he's gone. I mean, we knew it was coming. He had cancer for the longest time. I didn't know it was anal cancer. Like that's.
Oh yeah, that's some shit right there. That's the most embarrassing type.
Yeah, he said, get cancer and die, and well, I mean, now you get to have cancer now, and it's the worst possible kind. I mean, god damn. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you could say that you could say that brain cancer is worse, but anal cancer is kind of like, it's embarrassing,
Oh yeah, but wait, hold on. That anal cancer got cured up, and then it spread to his liver, so it was over.
Oh god, yeah. When it gets to your fucking liver, it's a wrap.
I don't know if well, actually, hold on. I don't know if the anal cancer was actually cleared up, but I do know that it spread to his liver and it was fucking over.
That's messed up. I really don't know how people get cancer and how you can really treat it. All I can.
Well, you don't treat it with chemo. That's one thing. And maybe if you don't be a fat fuck.
Be
Uh,
like me.
yes. Maybe if you don't be a fat fuck and actually take care of yourself, you won't get it.
Well, I mean, a lot of my family members got it. Like even my great grandfather got it, and he took care of himself, from what I recall. Like,
Took care of himself
as in, he played a lot of tennis, a lot of sports and stuff. He was active all the way up to the end. I mean, shit. It's just like
probably what he ate. What kind of cancer did he have? Well, actually, no, that isn't for this video.
yeah, that's a little too intimate for an episode of a talk show where I'm playing Crash Bandicoot, one of the best games of all time, right? Obviously, this game is fucking legendary.
You mean the original Dark Souls?
Yeah, the original Dark Souls. Crash 1, the original Dark Souls. I mean, you saw that game. That was a nightmare. But this isn't about Crash. This is about TotalBiscuit. We have to stay on point and not come off as completely irredeemable assholes who are just capitalizing on this man's death, and actually say something meaningful. And it contributes something to the online landscape about this man's legacy. So speaking of which, what do you have to add to the legacy of TotalBiscuit? Anything positive you can say about TotalBiscuit?
Anything positive I can say about TotalBiscuit? Huh. The Co-optional Podcast. There you go. There's something.
The Co-optional Podcast. What's that?
I remember some shitty podcast that he did. Oh wait, no, that contradiction. No.
Yeah. See, I said something positive, and you start talking about his shitty podcast. You gotta be a little bit
there
nice.
were a
The guy's
few
dead.
episodes.
You can't just shit on his body forever. I mean, granted, he did do some fucked up shit. We still haven't. I mean, we kind of talked about a little bit about how he was shitting on his own fans. We didn't go into any quotes. We talked about how
take that with a grain of salt.
He wanted someone to die from cancer, just to ironically get cancer and die from themselves. We didn't get into how he cucked himself later in his life by turning tail about the whole position on feminism and social justice and shit. There's a lot of negative stuff to talk about, but can we at least try to be a little bit positive about this dead man, please?
You want me to try? So I thought the casting couch was about fucking realness, huh? Real nigga shit. And I'm being a real nigga with you. His content was shit, and he was a shit person. But that doesn't mean he deserved to die of cancer, of course. But I ain't gonna sit up here and suck the ghost of his dick.
You say he didn't deserve to die of cancer, and we here at the Casting Couch can all agree that nobody deserves to die from cancer unless you wish it on other people.
Oh.
I mean, you kind of forget about that part.
Well,
yeah, when you say it like that.
When you put it like that, it's almost like
he had it coming. I'm trying not to be super negative, especially since I know his fans are gonna be down our fucking throats. But we here at the Casting Couch got to be real with you guys. He was kind of a dick, and his content was shitty. Yeah. Now, I mean, which is funny though, because like I remember. Like on whenever you go to Steam.
I mean, hey, hold on. Before we sit up here and shit on his content, let's be real. Our shit isn't that much better, but
but at least we're not shitting at our fans. At least we're not telling people to
fans?
Give it time. Give it time. Just
yeah, give it time. It ain't ever happening like this, bro.
The Sam Hyde episode was a big success by my standards.
For those who don't know, we mainly just talk about random shit, anything that comes to mind, and that just becomes a fucking episode.
You
Um,
know, 'cause-
that apparently nobody will see, and I'm frankly okay with that. I'm fine with that.
really, you're that
Yes.
embarrassed. Come on,
No,
we're
it's
doing.
not that I'm that embarrassed. It's more like I
You
don't
make.
want to have the memory of this coming back on me, and it turns out it fucks everything.
Oh, you become a famous artiste, and then people will remember that you did this show. And it was like, that was just some shitty idea for a shitty show that my shitty friend came up with. Don't pin it on me.
Nah, it was a great idea for a great show at the wrong time.
Yeah, you mean like during the YouTube
It,
Adpocalypse 3.0 or 4.0, whatever the fuck you want to call this.
are you sure you got that box back there?
Box. That's what I got all the boxes. Maybe you noticed the missing box.
Oh, alright. I was just making sure.
Because there was a box I missed. And I think it might have been on this ramp. Because it is possible to like miss the boxes on this ramp. It just seemed like I got them all. There we go. But yeah, TotalBiscuit. I was about to say on Steam, like you go to the Steam page, you know, the Steam curator section, you know, it'll have TotalBiscuit on there, the cynical bread, and what games he recommends and shit like that. That's the thing, right? You may not like the guy, you may not like his content, but he had, you know, influence. He made some kind of an impact. And like the dude who's recommended you games on Steam and shit, he's gone now. Like, that's just wild.
Some random fat ass on the internet recommended me a Steam game.
Hey, he's
Wowee.
less random than we are.
Well, in my eyes, he is a fucking random.
Well, I mean, everybody's a random when you look at it like that. You've never met him before, so everybody's a random who you've never met. He was just a random with influence. He was a random who made an impact. Whether or not you call it a positive impact.
That's up to you.
Well, speaking of which, I guess we can talk a little bit about how, you know, like just his life in general. Like, do you think he enjoyed his life all the way up until the end? Because I read some of
All the way up until the end? No. No,
well, I mean, not
currently
counting him being the pain and suffering from cancer. I mean, like, you know, do you feel like he felt like he lived a full life?
Well, 33 years obviously ain't a full one. So, yeah, no.
Look, all I know is, like, what was that quote you were reading to me about? Like, you know, fans like you are the reasons why I left my own subreddit and stuff. Can you
Yeah.
that back to us?
Remember when he left his own subreddit because you guys fucking criticized him and was like, "Oh, this Hearthstone content is shit."
Oh, you mean like what we're doing right now?
Yes.
Oops. I didn't mean it to be like that. But he's dead now, so I don't have to really worry about how he feels about what his opinion is, because now he has an opinion. But when you say it like that, we are kind of doing exactly what he left his own subreddit about. But I mean, like, shit. If is it wrong? Is it not the truth? What did that feminazi you quoted to me earlier say about like his history? You know, it was a gamer, blah blah. But is she wrong?
Well,
You told me.
I mean, I don't like feminists, but it's a bad thing when a feminist
don't like
right.
us.
You know you got a problem when the feminist ain't wrong. It ain't slander if it's right. It ain't slander if it's true. Sorry, it's just facts. It's nothing but facts then.
God damn.
You know, that's not what people want to hear, but it's just facts.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like she's talking about don't sanitize his death or whatever. Like, don't try to make him.
Oh yeah, she was talking about don't sanitize his death, and I completely agree. You You wouldn't sanitize the memory of a fucking murderer just because he died of cancer, would you? You wouldn't sanitize the memory of a fucking rapist because he died of cancer, would you? Now, yeah, you would be like, well, Total Biscuit wasn't any of those things. Yeah, as far as we know. Yeah, that may be true, but you wouldn't do that for those types of people, would you? So stop being a fucking cult. Acknowledge the fact that maybe he was a little shitty. But don't sit up here and just shit on him. Just acknowledge the fact. Just acknowledge him for just accept him for what he was. He is dead now. There's nothing you can do but accept him for what he was.
A blessed angel who didn't do anything wrong?
No. The nigga wasn't shit.
Oh, man.
Didn't deserve to go that way. But that does not mean...
Hey. Now, you want to talk about real nigga shit. I think he deserved what he got because of that whole get cancer and die comment. I'm not letting that go. That was mean as shit. I wouldn't like it if somebody told me to die from cancer or anyone I cared about to die from cancer. So if you want someone that you don't know and you obviously don't care about because you're talking shit about them to die from cancer, then you end up dying from cancer, joke's on you. You were being a dick. Oh, you didn't deserve to die from cancer. We keep forgetting that he wanted other people to die from cancer. If it wasn't him, it was going to be somebody else, and he would have been laughing his ass off. So, in a way... Oh, shit, now I'm playing bad cop. I was supposed to be good cop. I was supposed to be good cop. You're making me into bad cop because you keep letting this whole cancer shit go. He shouldn't have died from cancer. He shouldn't have wished other people to die from cancer. He deserves what he got.
Yeah, he shouldn't have done that. Like...
He got what he put in. He got out of life what he put in.
Wow. Just wow.
Am I wrong? No.
No.
Yeah. No.
But God fucking damn.
Yeah. Oh, was that too real even for you?
Nah. We can get really real if you want.
Well, we got 8 minutes left on the clock here, so we might as well get all the realness out of our system before the episode's over.
Yeah.
So, any other real stuff? I mean, obviously, I don't think we have enough time to quote that feminist. I think the paraphrase is enough. What about the stuff about him hating his fans? Because I was going to talk about, his life. We gotta talk about his life from his perspective. He's gone. We gotta
talk about his life from his perspective. Just let the man die. Don't defend him and don't suck the ghost of his dick. Stop. Get over it. He's gone.
The dick of his ghost?
Wow. Amazing.
Wow. Oh, wow. Can't believe he's actually gone. Just wow. That's like, well, I mean, I guess that may not be the best example because at least from what I hear, Jew Wario didn't do nothing wrong, so everybody actually missed him. It's kind of like when you grow up watching Jew Wario's content, and then Jew Wario kills himself. I think that's how he died, was suicide, and it's like, well, fuck. Now he's dead. It's just different. It's different when they die, as opposed to, I just shut my channel down. I rage quit YouTube. When they actually die, and you know that they died, it's like, well, fuck, they're never coming back. I'm never getting those new episodes. We're never getting another review.
That's some rough shit.
Yeah.
It's just some rough shit. I guess, looking at it like this, yeah, you're right. You get out what you put in. Life truly is what you make it.
And that
he made it cancer.
And that's exactly what he got. I mean, I shouldn't be laughing at that, but I mean, is it not true? That's the lesson for today's episode of The Couch. You get out of life what you put in. Total Biscuit put cancer into his life, got cancer out of his life. He got exactly out of his life what he put into it. And that's the real nigga shit. You only get here on the Casting Couch, nowhere else.
Wow. Fucking animal. You animal! Easy! Go!
Am I wrong? Look, okay, for all of you listening in who may be thinking these guys are assholes, read his article on Encyclopedia Dramatica or any of those fucking roasting websites, maybe Kiwi Farms, or I don't fucking know. Tell me that anything that I said is actually wrong. Really try to contest that. Try to prove that I'm wrong and I'm just being a dick. And then I'll apologize. Because he sure as shit didn't apologize to that guy that he wished to get cancer. And no, died from cancer. He got out of life. He put into it. I ain't feeling sorry for that guy. I'm still blown away that he's dead though. That's because I just knew who he was.
Oh yeah, of course. Blown away that he's actually gone. But am I surprised that he's gone?
Well,
no.
I'm not happy about it. It's not like I'm
dancing
on the guy's grave.
No one should be happy that this man is gone. But look, he did it to himself.
I mean, really though, because you said that it's like genetic. Like his family has a history of.
Look, like I said, take that with a grain of salt. I don't know that for sure. It's been a long time. I don't remember all the details.
I want to say that that's probably not true. That sounds a little too.
I didn't say it was genetic. I think he said his family had a history of this shit.
Well, I mean, there's been more than one member of my family that had cancer, but that doesn't mean it runs in the family. It means that there are a lot of people in my family who smoke.
Ah. Well, he must have smoked through his ass.
I mean, maybe. Oh, I gotta come back here. That's what. They gotta get a secret route. There's no way to get out of the yeah, I know. Secret. But I mean, all right. We got 3 minutes on the clock here. We might as well try to wrap this up.
The episode shouldn't even be this long. We're just dragging it out at this point. This is just padding.
Well, yeah, just like. You know, YouTube content in general is filled with padding. I mean, we got to pad out with jokes. We got to pad out with side tangents. We didn't actually have any real side tangents this time. I was trying to get a side tangent out, but we actually just kind of repeated ourselves multiple times about Total Biscuit's death.
Yeah,
and
so
nothing we said was wrong or incorrect.
Cut it down to 15 minutes. Edit in our...
No, I'm doing the whole episode. I don't edit shit here. We here at the Catchy Cows do one take and one take only. That's the real nigga shit.
I mean, if you like re-record a fucking podcast, that's fucking sad. If the podcast is lost forever, then it's lost forever.
Look,
I'm not gonna say all that shit again.
Yeah. So this is the
Is this
only
fucking
take.
Ripperoo again?
I know, right?
This game's bosses are shit.
It's just Ripperoo. Fucking shit. Just wow. I mean, it's tiny. It's totally a different boss fight. I mean, look, it's kind of hard, right? You might accidentally fall in.
It doesn't look hard.
I remember when I first beat Tiny, I died because the platforms fell off. That was when I was a kid, but I mean, that's pretty much it. We ended up with a boss fight and we got a minute left, so rest in peace, Total Biscuit. You will be missed, maybe not exactly by me, but definitely by your millions of subscribers and millions of fans.
Yeah, he will definitely be missed by his loved ones, his friends, everyone's lives, every life that he's touched. He will be Probably. Not well. Okay, let me be real. You'll probably only be missed by your friends and family. That's it. Like, really, like, did any of you really enjoy his content? I didn't. Sorry, just being honest. Real nigga shit. Nobody deserves to die from that unless they wish it upon someone else. Sorry, GG.
Well, that's the end. I'm ending it.